Hey, Jamie. Hey, Luz. Jamie, I love all of those Lily Pulitzers that you wear. It's so good.
Thanks.
Did you go to the Lily Pulitzer walk this week?
I did not. That was we actually went down to Key West and just went to the store. We only have one Lily Pulitzer in the Keys. It was in Key West. So
I know they have it in Palm Beach. They have them in Miami.
yes, and
But only one in
online.
Key West. So the Key West one is your mainstay, right?
Yes, that's it.
I'm adding people because I put a waiting room and I didn't realize what the waiting room was. So anyways.
Oh. What is it? You can explain that too.
I don't even know. I just test and try. Hi, Jane. How are you? And
This is
Michelle.
Hi,
Hi.
Luz. Hi, Christophe.
And Betty, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm very honored. I got a Betty Graham subscription. I was like, yippee!
That happened to me when you subscribe to mine.
That's it.
No, well, I'm glad you're all on time. And I think we're going to kind of just jump into this. Just want to make sure I can share my computer screen. Got it. Okay. So since we've got a smaller group here right now, I've got a pretty full agenda of things to talk about. We're talking about Facebook videos overall. Where's my little quick couple notes? Uh-oh, where's my other notes? Oh, of course, in my note. Yes, they did. Okay. So I know, Jamie, you're doing lots of videos live. Luz, you're doing lots of videos.
Yes.
Jane, I don't really know yet, so I don't know. And I don't know Michelle yet.
That's a no.
So, Michelle, do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I don't.
Okay. And
No.
Jane, how about you? Oh, Jane, you're on mute for some reason. There we go.
Unmute. Okay.
There we go.
Sorry.
Okay. Jane, you
Sorry.
have
Hi.
someone sent me a link to their YouTube channel.
was me.
That was you, and I subscribed. Got it. Perfect.
Excellent.
Okay, so it's all ladies today. I guess the men are being lazy today. That's, oh well, they're lost. Oh, someone's joining. I think that's 917. That's probably, who's joining us on the phone?
It's Carol Staub in Manhattan. Hi, Christophe.
How are you?
I'm great. It's hot in Manhattan.
Well, we're getting some sunshine here. So Carol, just so you know, a lot of this call is going to be recorded. It's going to be recorded, and a lot of what I'm doing is actually sharing stuff from my screen to show people what we're actually doing. So you'll have to replay this because a lot of this is like actual technical stuff and all that. So
wonderful. Appreciate your contribution.
Thank you. So many of us are all doing videos, and it's important to always clarify, first of all, who your target audience is, what you're trying to accomplish. And videos is just like everything else. I mean, I started my video journey 10, 11 years ago, and it's constantly changing and growing, especially with the advent of newer technologies, live streaming and all that. And I remember 4 or 5 years ago, both Tom and I were invited to the private Facebook test group where we had this private Facebook thing where we were able to do live streaming videos. And then now it's became public and everyone's doing live videos. And Jamie, I think you're very, very good at doing that very consistently. And that's one of the things, is consistency is really important. A lot of people say once a week. In a perfect world, I'd like to do videos every single day. Again, why not continuously get your content out there? And one of the things I've been doing lately is sharing more and more videos of really kind of the behind the scenes hardships per se, meaning the real reality, what's going on in these transactions and deals, and my excitements, my disappointments, and how I deal with those. And so far, from the few I've done, a lot more interaction, a lot more interest from people in those particular realms. So consistency, being strategic in your content, quality, although I've talked about this many times. Oh, people are trying to join. Let me admit them.
Let summer finish. You can't have this.
Go, hey,
yeah.
Welcome.
Hello, that's him.
So you know, doing quality content and consistent content is a very, very important factor. So let's kind of dive into some of the technical natures of videos. So I'm going to share my screen. Let's see if this is going to work. Okay. So let me know if you guys are seeing my screen.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Great. So now let me go to my, let's start with my Facebook. Geez, a lot of things on here. Where's my Facebook? Okay, here we go. So on Facebook, you know, you guys, you click the button, you upload the video, and you do all of that stuff. But there's this, see this little more button on the top of the screen here at the top of my personal page?
Yes.
So that more button you click on, once you upload a video on your, this is the personal, there's a business side of it as well. You got to go to the videos button here, which will then show you all of the videos you have uploaded to your account. So for example, it shows videos of me, which is what's showing here at the beginning, which are videos that I'm tagged in by other people or myself. So that's, so right now I'm going to go to my videos. I click that. So this will show the videos that I have uploaded. So as soon as you've uploaded your video to YouTube, I mean to Facebook on your personal page, God, I'm wondering if other people are trying to join the chat. Sorry, let me. I shouldn't have done that that waiting room thing. Oh, here we go. There's someone else coming on. There we go. I just admitted them. Okay. So once you've uploaded your video, close this off. You need to go back in and like, this is one I uploaded yesterday. Now we already edited them, but you're going to click on the video.
Good morning, everyone.
Let's go
I'm
back.
Christophe Choo.
So there's a little button here. See that little edit remove button? You're going to click that. Now you have a couple of options. You can actually download the, once it's up to you, Facebook, you can download the video to your computer, HD or SD, or get an embed code, but we won't talk about that. So what's important is the editing the video. This is critically important. So you open up to a new screen. First of all, you can here in this portion actually tag people in the video. I don't recommend tagging people because you just want them to see the video. It's not a good way to do business. Just tag people that are, if they're in the video with you, you can tag them. If they're not, don't tag people. But here, for example, I've tagged my personal fan page, I've tagged my real estate page, I tagged my other page, and like, for example, if I think my network, so if you start typing the name you want, then you just click it, and then that adds that to be tagged on there. Separately, you do a full title for this particular video, which is different than just when you upload it normally, there's no title, but here it allows you to put in a title. But the best part is you can't, in Facebook, on the personal page, you can't choose like an actual photo to upload for the image, but you can choose, you have 1 of 10 photos. So on every video you upload to YouTube, they'll give you this little arrow, and then you can scroll through and then decide which of the 10 photo options you want to use for the video. Once you've chosen it, once you put the tags, you've put the location. Obviously, if there are videos in my office, I tag my office. If it's a video of a house, I tag the house location. I guess you could put the year. I don't usually do that, but I can. Then you put the description. I always allow embedding, meaning if somebody wants to take the link, embed it to their website, look, I'm happy for them to do that, right? And then you push save. So that's the way you kind of edit your video on Facebook once you're on the personal Facebook page. As we're going, if you have any questions about this, please jump in and ask. I'm going to double check and make sure we have nobody else trying to join. Oh, Anne is trying to join. There we go. Hi, Anne. We just let you join. Okay, so now the business page is a little bit different. So here is one of my business pages. So here it's not at this little button here. It's not here, but it is over here on the left. See videos? You can click videos. Now on the business page, you can feature a video, meaning if you have a specific video you've uploaded, that can be your feature video on your homepage. So when people go to your business page, and we have like 13,000 likes, so you can choose and change up the featured video you want. It could be a new listing, it could be a high price listing, and all you have to do is just click the edit button, and it'll allow you to select the video, change the video, edit the description, or not show it. So I always recommend have a featured video on your business page. Like this is a new listing from last week, so I told the owner, I said, look, we're featuring your video on the homepage for the first couple weeks or first 10 days so that, 12,000, 13,000 people will see it when they come to the page. So once you're on videos here, oh, it's a little bit trickier. Let me just move this window of our, here, let me move this over. There we go. Okay, so once you're on this video page here, let's take a look here. Oh, here we go, all videos. So all the videos I've uploaded are all showing up here. Now what you need to do is click to edit, you have to go to Video Library, which opens up yet a new window. then it shows you kind of a little different way, the different videos. And like, let's say, for example, I want to edit this video. I click on it. Now it brings me to an editing page, but hold on a second. And Facebook and all these platforms are constantly changing how they change how you do information. So this is a little bit different than it was yesterday. So let's go back. Let's see if I can do it. I think you have to click this. It can be a little complicated sometimes, I will tell you that. Even for me. So let me just go back here again to the videos. Copy ID, edit video, because oh, here we go. So see what I mean? You couldn't find it at first. But what's great about the business page, and I highly encourage this, is you can choose a thumbnail, meaning, but here on the business page, you can actually upload a thumbnail. So you can choose one of the 10 generated images, or you can upload, you can create a photo image from Canva or another app that's got whatever you want to say on it, and then upload that particular image, or you can choose a very specific frame. So you can actually go to one specific, if you have like one particular frame where you're jumping up and down, your face looks crazy, the crazier and the more stop-worthy the image is, the more people will watch it. So again, the business page on Facebook gives you a lot more options to edit the videos with all different features.
And
what's
how about
most
the
important,
you on the side, the description, like for example, for the market review?
say that again?
I saw that there was a market review on the side of the video.
Okay.
Is that something that you can just add in the text?
A market review. Is it on this page here? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well,
It was
on this
one of
video.
one of the
When you-
screens you showed.
Okay, we'll go back to that in a second. So, because this is
It
important.
looks like
So
the video
one thing you
is-
want to do is subtitles and captions. You click this button, you select the language. For example, I'm not going to do it, but you select English, oops. And there's British, this one is, yeah, so English. And then, see, it says English auto-generated. So I don't know why it's not working right now, but usually it starts, oh, there we go. So it starts uploading the video, but why is it not creating the image? Maybe, oh, here we go. So then all of a sudden you're here and it shows you, and then so it automatically generates the captions, but you have to manually go in and like it says Christophe Choo. So you'd have to manually go in and then change it to the correct thing. So you just go line by line, you make sure it's all correct, and once it's done, you save it. But I think captions are very important, and then you have to save it again here. The captions are important because I know for me, I don't really consume social media content until either it's early morning when I'm getting ready, or mostly late at night, like from 11 till 12 when things are done. I can kind of look through what's going on with my friends. So that's when I look at content, and often my wife is sleeping. So even I don't have my earbuds with me, so often I'm watching a video without playing the sound because I don't want to wake her up. So having captions is an important thing to have. So Jane, is it Jane? Yeah. Is this the page you were asking about?
Yes,
the sidebar thing?
I think you clicked on the real estate market update for June 2019.
Okay.
And when you clicked on it, there was a tab for the video on the right, and then on the left was an actual chart with a market review.
Okay, so here's the
Right.
market update from yesterday. Is this the tab you're talking about?
No, there was a chart with numbers as well. I think
It was where you put like homes over 40 million are down 67%, and
Oh, that's the description of the video itself, I believe.
exactly.
Yeah. So that's
So
in the
that's-
original description.
So how do you add that? Oh, in the description, as in, oh, so just on the post. You mean when
Yeah,
you
exactly. Just on the post. And again, once you post something, whether it's on your personal or business page, you can always go back in afterwards and edit and change things and all that kind of stuff. So
Great, thank you.
you're welcome. So I think that's, so again, the key to all these things, when I started this in 2010 or 2011, I had no idea what I was doing. But Gary Vaynerchuk said at the Tom Ferry Conference, he says, you work from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night in your business. From 8 o'clock at night till midnight, you work on your business. So So I started my YouTube channel. I just started uploading. The way I learn is I click every single button and play around with it. So you may have to spend hours and hours over days, maybe just schedule, tackle Facebook first, Facebook personal first. So just schedule an hour at night when you're in bed, watching TV, playing around with this stuff. Then schedule an hour for your business page and schedule a couple hours for YouTube and just test and try, play with it. You got to just click the buttons, play with things and see. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other things here that I don't even know, but you got to just test, play, and try. That's the most important thing. So any particular questions about Facebook so far? No? Okay. And if this is going to go on longer, we can always continue this on another call. So let's get to YouTube, because once you create your content, the important key is getting it out there to the public. So for me, when I create a video, obviously if it's a long video, Instagram is only 1 minute. Instagram TV is 15 minutes. Facebook is unlimited. At least in the beginning it was not, but I became a YouTube creator. I became a YouTube creator way back in the day. So they gave me unlimited length of time for videos. Do any of you have limits on your videos for YouTube? I'm curious.
I don't.
You don't? Okay, so because back in the beginning there was a limit, and then anyway, so there's no limit now. But to me, YouTube is the #1 platform and the most important platform. Because I want, the bottom line is, particularly for a property video or a neighborhood video or a touring video, Facebook is too small, but YouTube is everything. Everyone's looking on YouTube, and I've gotten many clients because of YouTube, and because YouTube goes to Google, right? So.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
So last night I was playing around on YouTube because I've just been too busy and I haven't really dove into it, but I've been kind of doing what you said, clicking everything, and who knows what I'm premiering or what I'm uploading. It's a hot mess.
Right.
But I am learning. But it said something about, which was interesting, like a section you can't do until you have a certain amount of followers. And it was a pretty big number. Like,
okay.
What did you do to get those followers? Did you do like anything that you paid, or was it all organic?
Good question. So first of all, on any platform, whether it's, I think primarily they try to sell you followers on Twitter, Instagram, and I think YouTube as well. Never, 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 ever pay for followers, period. End of story.
Okay.
So don't even have that in your conversation. Let's go to my YouTube page. So in answer to your question, my followers all came organically. And then on YouTube, they're subscribers. So we currently have 26,758 subscribers to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I was able to find a way to add at the end of each of the videos a subscribe button.
I have not found that yet.
No, I did it last night. That's the one thing I did learn how to do.
Oh, good. Well, then you can teach us that.
Yeah,
now, maybe we have it on our thing. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
But one of the important things about social media is you really need to try and respond and reply personally to every comment you get. Now, I can't reply to every comment because we get hundreds and hundreds a day. But on YouTube, as part of my morning routine, we do every morning go to YouTube and we reply to comments. So I'll just show you that. Let me find that. I try to save all the pages. So let me go to that particular page. So first thing in the morning, I have a automatic button on my Google Chrome that pulls me up to my YouTube video page. And this is my inner page of it kind of shows me uploads, but let me just move this to the side here. But I go to my comments. This is a really important thing that's helped me grow my YouTube channel the last couple of years. So there's a technology I use called vidIQ, I think it is. Let me just see if I can find the name. vidIQ. Yeah, so it's called vidiq.com. Okay, so I pay $50 a month for a premium membership, but this has helped me teach me a lot about how to properly tag and do all these things on YouTube specifically. So vidIQ, so that's something that's really important. So let's go back to my channel. Here we go. So here's my comments. Now I've already responded to comments this morning. So every morning I look at my YouTube and I do reply back to every comment. I always heart and like or thumbs down them. If it's a nasty comment, I do delete it. We get very few of those, but I do delete those. But we get a comment here like, oh, such a great update. So, so my YouTube screen probably looks a little bit different than yours because it's my vidIQ program, which is a software, I believe, is just taken over my YouTube channel. So for example, see, I've got this little vidIQ button here. I have automatic saved kind of template replies. I can just click the thanks and it says, thank you very much. Insert the reply, and it sends that particular message. I have one that says, subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, we'd appreciate if you'd subscribe with the link to the subscription section of my YouTube channel, okay? Oops, oh, I deleted that, oh well. This one just says, thank you, are you a subscriber? Because sometimes, particularly on YouTube, I have certain people that every day comment, that follow me, that love all my videos. They're not buyers or sellers, but I still try to comment to them and reply to them. So after 20 times, like Maria DeSantos, she comments every day, maybe several times a day. So I no longer send her the automatic replies. I do a personal comment. But if it's someone that I like, Rosie's kind and cooking, she's commenting every day. So I sent them the first subscribe button. And then since then, I just reply with a specific message. But like Martin, this was a new guy that I didn't recognize. Now, sometimes, you know, so I click this button, so thank you, subscribe, insert reply, and then push reply, and then it sends that message to them. So I do reply to everyone, and we've been doing this for about 9 months now, and I do ask everyone to reply. Like this lady said, you make me so happy. I forgot to like it. Cute. I just said, how so, Britt? Because she's a subscriber and she comments all the time. Where do I start? Your personality, whatever, and then I'll reply back to her later on. So it's really important to, as part of your routine. Now, of course, we have 26,000 subscribers, so we have a lot of, sometimes we'll have 100 comments in the morning. So I do go through them and reply. And, you know, people want to know you're not just some fake bougie broker. You're a real person that likes them.
Are you doing it all yourself?
What now?
Are you doing all of that yourself?
This I do. All my comments, all my replies are all me.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be you. That's really, I think, very, very important.
Yeah.
So,
do you think that it takes away from, well, you said earlier that you've actually got some pretty amazing clients from YouTube?
Absolutely.
Okay. So to you, it's time well spent. If it's an hour of your day and you only have 6 dedicated to getting into the office, this is one that is definitely worth, you see value in. Absolutely.
And I'll give you this story if you haven't heard it before. So I was coaching with Tom at the time. I was 4 years into doing video. So this was like 2014. And we had, at that point, 800 and some videos on our channel. I think now we have 2,800 videos. And I kept saying to Tom, I said, Tom, you know, if I'm doing something, I want to monetize it. I said, Tom, I've been doing all these videos and it's not monetizing. So he says, Christophe, keep doing what you're doing. It's going to happen. And within about 30, 40 days later, I get a random phone call at 10 o'clock in the morning or 9:30 in the morning at the office. My assistant puts it through. I start talking to this lady, and she basically been looking for a house for a year and a half. With you guys still see me or still seeing my screen?
Yes.
Screen. That's fine. You don't need to see me. So I said, you've been. She was looking for a house for a year and a half with another broker in our company, a top broker that I knew. She wasn't happy, and that she and her husband wanted to talk or meet me to talk about interviewing for being their agent. And I said, well, how'd you find me? Oh, I saw your videos. I said, really? Where'd you find them? Well, I was on Google searching. I found a video, and it took me to another video. I found your YouTube channel, and I saw a couple. I said, which videos did you see? She said, I saw your driving tour of Bel Air, and I saw your helicopter tour. I said, well, what made you call me from those videos? And she said, well, your driving tour, you were very honest. I said, how so? She had almost purchased a home on this particular street in Bel Air called Stone Canyon, which is in a canyon area. And in the video, I said, it was one of my driving tours, which are one of my most popular videos. I said, if you like the sun, this may not be for you because it's in a canyon, and the sun will rise 2 or 3 hours later in the morning, and it will set 2 or 3 hours earlier in the afternoon. And she was about to buy a $12 million house on that street, and when they were there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, there was no sun at the pool, so they didn't buy that house. Second thing is she saw my helicopter tour video, and she said, well, if you're going to spend that much money on a helicopter tour, they'll spend money to market my home. So they wanted to meet, and then they wanted to interview me as a buyer's agent. And the plan was they were going to buy a $10, $12 million house and sell their house for $5 million. So I went to meet them. We met. We decided to work together. Within 30 days, I found them a home, which they bought for $10,050,000. I sold their home for $5 million. And they sent me 3 referrals within 60 days that totaled another $5.5, $6 million. So videos work, but it takes time. And it took
Christophe?
me 4 years before I made my first dollar from videos.
Christophe, what's the length, what's the magic length of a video for you?
Whatever I feel.
Okay.
Obviously, if I'm doing a video specific to Instagram, I keep it under a minute.
Yeah.
And anything else, I'm now trying to keep it under 15 minutes because IGTV is only 15 minutes for videos. So I try to get my message in there within 15 minutes. So I think it just depends on what you're trying to say, what platform you're trying to make it for. I try not to do 5 videos of the same thing 5 different ways. It's just too much time. I just try to do either a minute video or a long form video.
So one other technical question. Do you take the video like this or like this?
Always horizontal.
Okay.
Always. Yeah. And with an app called Cut Story, it's an ad to, at least on iPhone, it's called Cut Story, one word. You can upload Cut Story, C-U-T story.
H-U, can you
No,
spell
cut
it?
like cut like
Oh,
scissors.
cut.
Yeah.
Cut.
You can upload your video there, and then once you upload the video, let's just see what the options are. You can shrink the video to fit an Instagram. You have like, let's see here. I'm just looking at like
It'll do it so it'll look right on IGTV. So
whatever platform you want. It gives you like 5 options for size, and then when you're ready to save it, it gives me an option. I can save it for Instagram stories, so it'll cut it into 15-second increments. Facebook stories, which is 20 seconds. WhatsApp, which is 30 seconds. IGTV, their app only does 10 minutes, although IGTV for my account is 15. So it gives you the option to save it on for each different format. So Cut Story is what I use for IGTV because nobody wants to turn their phone to watch a video, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah. So you guys still seeing my home page here for YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, great. So
And we
Richard.
see you too.
Yeah, so I had an expert help me redesign the homepage. Obviously, your homepage has to have a great photo that's reflective of who you are and what you are. So you've got my logo, the company logo. You've got the different links to my website, my Instagram. Oh, let me just move over a little bit. Yeah,
So is
Instagram.
this a special program you subscribe to be able to add a picture? I didn't even see I had that option.
No, the program I subscribe to has nothing to do with adding the picture. That's just regular YouTube.
Okay,
Yes.
brilliant.
So you really got to get this set up. Now, the one thing we don't have, okay, because I'm looking at it from my own personal page, usually there's a subscribe button there. So the next thing you have to do is have a little arrow pointing down here, like, look, just copy what Tom is doing on his page, okay? Because Tom's people helped me redesign this. So there's a little arrow that points down, like somewhere around here, to be able to subscribe. So that's important. You always want to choose a home screen video. So aside from the photo, then there's the home screen video. And I change it up from time to time. So it shows you the videos that are here, and you just decide what video you want. But this home screen, you just got to play with it because you have so many options of how to organize the screen. You see, customize the channel. You just push the customize button, and then you just start, designing it however way you want. Feature certain content, move videos around, how you want the uploads, all that stuff. So right now our YouTube channel has 26,000 plus subscribers. We're growing by about 300 to 1,000 a month. That's kind of the general range of new subscriptions. We're just hitting 8.5 million views. And I do have another YouTube channel, but this is my main YouTube channel. And whenever we hit a milestone, whenever I hit a new million point, I'll do a little social media post to everyone saying, hey, we have 7 million views on our YouTube channel, 26,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, please click here to follow the link. So you got to constantly be promoting this channel. But again, I did not ever pay for one single one of any of these subscribers. These all just came organically. Now, what's interesting is when I was doing it this morning, I have a channel, and I have several channel analytics pages. Oh, here we go. So this is kind of interesting. So it looks like I started my YouTube channel in, looks like September 2012. It must be because I did it right after the Tom Ferry Summit in 2012. So my YouTube channel is only what year are we in? We're 2019, so it's only 7 years old, right? But look what's interesting. So if you look at this is the history since I started. So it shows, I guess, the number of I don't know what's this, subscribers or viewers. I'm not exactly sure. Probably viewers. So it just shows the long train of interest, and then starting for whatever reason in October of 2017, we had lots of spikes of views, and then as you can see, it's steadily growing and growing. So I do it from time to time. Look at this and look at what's going on. And you have to take 20 minutes, half an hour a week to kind of check things out. And I always look at, okay, what are my top performing videos? So I always look at that. So we have some videos that have 800, I know we have some over 1 million. I don't know why it's not showing, but we have some videos that have 500,000 views, 700,000, 800,000. That's a lot of views for a single video, right?
Right.
So I always kind of look at those things. So let's just take a look at this particular video that I did here. So I'm going to just click the video. Oh, this is going to show me the analytics for the video. So obviously, when we launched this in 2017, at that particular time, look, we had one day that had 14,000 views in one day, which is a lot. Why? I don't quite know. That was May 31st, 2017, but 14. So this is also something good to talk to your seller when you're trying to get a price reduction. Hey, they're like, we don't want to reduce the price. No one's seen our home. Well, I can do screenshots, say, well, we've had 859,000 people see your home on YouTube. So if 859,000 people saw it and we've had 3 showings and no offers, it's telling you something, right? So it's important to watch this data and do that. But let's go to the video so I can show you how to actually the editing of a video. So let's just see if I can. Let me open up a new page. As you can see, I have a lot of pages. So the vidIQ is really a great thing to have, and I'm going to show you why. So, take a look at a video I posted this last week. This is let me just, before that opens, so let me just show you an example. So here's my videos themselves. So it shows me in the last 4 or 5 days, and it's in order of when I upload them. Everything's public. I don't monetize my videos. I don't like that. And it shows me the view count, the comments, shows me the percentage of likes, which are usually towards 95, 100%, which is great. But this is kind of your basic home page. And I have a YouTube Creator Studio page. I don't know if you guys have that. It's more challenging to use, so sometimes I will switch to the old page. Because to me, it's easier. But just as an example, so we have a new listing. We listed 2 weeks ago, Monday, I guess it is. So we started with the 1 minute sizzle video, which is a production video, 677 views on that video. And that was just a 1 minute short starting video, because we start with a 1 minute sizzle video, then we go with the long version video. Then I did my walking tour, and those are the most popular. So the same house, probably the day after, same day. So June 19th, I published the production 1 minute video, 677 views, 16 comments. The same day, I published my 17.13 minute walking tour video, which is just my DJI Osmo holding my iPhone, quick introduction, walking through the house. 5,344 views. So 10 times more views of the walking real tour than the professional tour, which is why we do the professional tours, because I like them. But the reality is consumers and buyers and the public want those real walking tours. And the proof is in the numbers. In every listing, it's the same thing. The walking tours, just the camera, walking around, showing them the house, that's what people want to see. So, I mean, and then the proof is almost 10 times more views.
And that outpaces any Matterport virtual tours or anything, correct?
I've done Matterport in the past. I don't do Matterport anymore. I basically do the production video, short version, and then I do the long version, and then I do as many, walking tour videos as I can. So like next time I go to the house, I will do a Facebook Live video, and I will do that live on Facebook. I will then download that from my Facebook channel to my computer, and I will upload that to my YouTube. Even though I have a walking tour, I'll upload the live one from Facebook. It's not going to be as clear, it's not going to be as good, but I will still upload it. But content is content. And if you get extra 1,000 views, 2,000 views, when I go to my seller on this particular property and I can show him these three are his, and say, look, in the last 12 days, we've had almost 9,000 views of your home just on YouTube. Part of why he listed with me is other broker after 90 days didn't even have one single video. And he wanted social media marketing and he wanted video marketing. So right away, I just screenshot these 4, lines and say, hey, we've had, 9,000 views in a week. We've had, 120 comments, 99.9% likes of your home. You know what I mean? So it's important to keep track of this kind of data.
That data is massive. Christophe, you're building an absolute empire. It is really, thank you for sharing, because it's so interesting to me and it's fun to see. And I appreciate your generous spirit.
Well, you're welcome. And it is complicated, but I kind of, when I need to unwind, this is my way to unwind, to kind of just play with all this stuff. And I like to just look, now so many people, even Tom said in his podcast last week, when Tom and I and all this started our videos 10, 11 years ago, nobody was doing it. And I had threatened lawsuits, had to take videos down, lawyers calling me, all this nonsense and BS about all these videos. And agents were so mad at me. Agents weren't talking to me. How dare you show video? When I did that helicopter tour of the most expensive homes in LA, I was just flying around in a helicopter from the air showing, areas and houses, right? I never said they're my listing, but agents were so pissed off and so angry, and lawsuits from lawyers and threatening to, that I was showing, this is 2011, showing ingress and egress into their homes, and that they were going to sue me because I'm allowing people to see how to have access into their homes to rob them or whatever, which was BS, excuse me.
Yeah.
And I said to all the lawyers and all the people, I'm like, go to Google Earth, type in the address of their home. You can zoom down right into their backyard, into their back patio. Don't tell me, but I did have to take videos down, but now everyone's doing videos.
Yeah.
And all those agents that were threatening to sue me and were upset with me, guess what? They're all doing videos now. So I got to keep changing the game. I was the number one video influencer for 2018, but that's already 6 months ago. So I don't know what I'm going to do to be number one again, but I got to figure something out. So
there you go.
Christophe, you said it to your president too.
I did. Betty was my president at the time. You remember that, Betty? Oh my gosh, all that drama. And I remember one broker, one of the top brokers in Beverly Hills, not with our company, but, and this is just a little quick 30-second story. I wanted to show this $25 million home that he had for sale. And it was in a gated community called Beverly Park. And I'd done a couple of driving tours in Beverly Park, which the lawyers threatened me and said, you can't show driving tours of Beverly Park. And they literally banned me from the community. I was banned from Beverly Park, which is the most expensive gated community in Beverly Hills. And when I got the letter from the lawyers that I was banned, I'm like, well, how did this even happen? Well, this particular, I found this out a week or so later because I'm at lunch at Villa Blanca. The broker walks in. I didn't know this at the time. And I had sent him an email to show his $30 million listing. And he walks in and said, hey, how are you? How are you? I said, I sent you an email. I want to show your listing tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning. He kind of stopped for a second. He says, I'm not showing you that listing. I'm not showing it to your buyer. I'm like, what are you talking about? He says, I don't like what you're doing. He said, I don't like what you're doing with your videos. I never did a video of his house, maybe aerially, but I said, well, that's fine. I said, I'll have my manager show the house. Nope, I'm not showing it to you, to your client, or to your manager. And that's when it clicked. He was related to the president of the homeowners association in that particular community. And I guess he got pissed off, told his relative about my videos, and his relative, as the president, called the board lawyers, and they threatened to sue me, and they banned me from Beverly Park. So our lawyers had to get involved. They removed the ban as long as I took out my videos, which I did. Videos and social media content was everything. So we did all that. And then about a year later, get this is the funniest thing. I was in there showing houses. I was banned there 3 times, by the way. Each time I got listed. I drove in and before the showing, and there were 2 deer, like beautiful deer, standing on the grass in front of a tree, which how often do you see deer in Beverly Hills? Like almost never, right? So I took a picture of the deer, and all you saw was the deer the trunk of a tree and a little bit of grass. And I posted all over. So I said, how cool is this to see deer in Beverly Hills? And I tagged the location of Beverly Park. 3 days later, another letter from the lawyers, you're banned again from Beverly Park because you're not allowed to put any photos of bear. I said, I posted a photo of 2 deer in front of a tree. There's no picture of any home or any common area other than, well, you showed the common area, grass and trees. Anyways, I got unbanned again the 3rd time or 4th time. I just push the limits. If they ban me, I figure out how to get out of the ban, and that's it. So, just a little side story.
So this is very interesting because here you are, you're running your own race.
Yep.
Right? Like I said, you're trailblazing, you're creating the empire here. You know, no one wants to get banned, right? No one wants to.
You know how upset I was?
You can't show my listings. I don't like what you're doing. So
Right.
at what point, you know, again, we talk about the value of running our own race. At what point do you say, hey, some of this stuff, if I'm ruffling this many feathers, may not be worth it? Did you ever have that conversation in your own mind?
Oh, absolutely. That's why we remove things many times.
Sure.
And then I won't get into the story, but once we removed things and I was very upset about it because, you know, I did all this stuff. And then once other big brands were sharing or doing it, I put it all back up online. And look, occasionally I get issues, but usually not. So anyways, look, as Tom says, if you're not being talked about, people aren't upset with you, you're not doing it right because you're not doing enough.
Probably.
Right? So anyways, it is what it is. And if those things happen, I deal with it and take it down for a while and put it back up. Facebook took down 2 pieces of my content last week saying it went against community guidelines, which was a picture of a coffered ceiling and a walking tour video of the house. So I talked about how Facebook is ridiculous and how they're bad and how they'll take down things that don't go against guidelines, but yet they don't take down fake profiles. Anyways, what I do, I reposted the photo, I reposted the video, and it's still there. So look, so I just keep pushing the limits. You know, what's going to happen? Slap on the hand. They shut my Facebook down for a couple of days. You know, stuff happens. So getting to, because we only have 15 minutes left. So getting to editing a video. This is really important. Now, again, my screen will look different than yours because of my program here. So do you notice how different my screen is probably than yours?
No.
No? Well, it has to be because my vidIQ stuff is here. So here's the most important thing for videos. So the title, the description, and the tags all have to be in sync. So for whatever you want that particular video to be found for on YouTube and Google, those keywords have to be, and this one actually has not been properly edited, so I'm going to go back to a different one. The keywords have to basically be in all of those videos. So let me just see. Let's just try this one as an example. Okay. So in this particular case, the keywords I wanted, I mean, obviously, home for sale is a big keyword. My name always, because people, when I look at the analytics of my YouTube channel and how people find it, always 20 to 30% of my YouTube searches are because of my name. So I study the analytics of why people are searching my videos. And because of that, I try to do the keywords accordingly. So, what happened there? So obviously my name is almost in every headline. In this case, I don't know why, you only have 100 words. So Sunset Square, which is the neighborhood, contemporary home is another keyword, for sale, Los Angeles, real estate, home for sale, Christophe Choo. So those are very important, okay? Basically those same things we duplicate into the top line of the description. See my channel, because I'm linked to vidIQ, it shows me that overall out of 100 points, my name gives me 67.9 points in the search engines because my name is very searchable. Most people, I'd say a third of people who search me on any platform search me by name because I've created that brand. So my name is always in everything. So we put the address, we put the basic description, we have the property website, then we have the whole description, which is a lot of keyword rich, right? Then we have more details, the price, we have a link to my website. Then I have a cut and paste. So below that, there's all this stuff, which It's kind of like a mini bio. It's like a little bio with my phone number, and I have a Google Drive document called video keywords. Because look, we can't type this up every time. So I just click on Google Drive, I go to here, and this is kind of the basic part. So from, you see it's here, 2 posts on all video. So my team knows, they just cut and paste this. If you look at Tom's videos, he does the same thing. So I have a little 3-paragraph bio, which changes every 6 months. Phone number, my company, my email address. And on YouTube, all of these links are clickable. How to follow me on social media, subscribe to my channel, looking to sell your home, how much your home is worth.
We can find this just looking at one of your YouTube videos.
Yeah, just go to my YouTube. They're on. They may not be on every single one, but they're on most of them.
Yeah.
You know, looking to, this goes to my website. How much is your home worth? This goes to my home values page. Searching for homes in LA. Meeting me and the team. What do Christophe's clients say? Testimony. And all these links go to my different pages. Testimonial page. Communities in LA. My blog. Book me for speaking engagements. And then, of course, the co-banker residential brokerage, co-banker global luxury. Those are the co-banker keywords. Because people do search co-banker. That's a big, widely searched term. So this is just a document on my Google Drive. And aside from that, we have keywords. We have hashtags. So we can just cut and paste. Okay? So this just makes it easier for us. So let's go back to, we talked about the title. We talked about the description. It's like this one, they forgot to add all of the other parts. So I'm going to just real quickly, since they didn't add the bottom section, I'm just going to copy here, copy, go back to the video, paste it, save, done. Takes 2 seconds, right? So that's it. So with the YouTube videos, you can create a custom thumbnail. Now, because I'm on my YouTube Creator Studio, which is, I was offered that. So I'm gonna go back to Classic, which is the regular YouTube, because the YouTube Creator Studio doesn't allow you all the options, which is kind of silly, but it'll change in a second. So sometimes I have to switch. So this is kind of the regular YouTube editing screen, but it still has my analytics for, from the vidIQ. So for example, so we talked about that. So keywords. Keywords is always tough to type in all the keywords, right? But this shows me, like in my keywords, so Christophe Choo name is 67.9 points for keywords. Los Angeles homes for sale is number 13 in the rankings. So this is showing me what keywords are the number ones or the top for this particular property. So let's say I don't know the keywords. I can go to my templates here and go, and I already have like 5 or 6 templates saved. I have Beverly Hills lifestyle, Beverly Hills real estate, Beverly Hills real estate again, or my name, Covenant House, my homeless charity, real estate. So depending on what keywords I want, let's just say I don't have keywords here. I just say, okay, I want the real estate keywords. I just pop in tags. You see what's happening? It's automatically popping in the tags. Now I can go in and just delete what I don't want, and we were limited to 500 tags or 500, you know, whatever. But this kind of, so I just kind of pop in the keywords just to simplify the time or my team's time, and then I can just subtract or add or delete ones that are not relevant to this. They're not relevant to this particular video or property. So that's a really helpful thing. Now, let's say I just don't know what keywords I want. So I can do keyword inspector. I type in here, homes for sale. Type in search. It's going to give me the top rated tag for that search. So I can just go, oh, boop, 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 close. And guess what? They've just popped into my keywords. So this will just help you learn about how to promote. Whenever I post a video, it shows me right away, oh, this is the peak time today on YouTube. So it says to me, okay, so it's always about noontime is the best time to post. So obviously I want to post it as close to noontime as possible, right? Very important factor, you have to, let's go back to creating thumbnails. So this is my regular post. you can create a thumbnail by choosing a specific image on your video. So you can go through the entire video and choose a specific spot where you like the image. And I always like, they always say that you want to have the video, the image with you in it. So to me, this was kind of warm and welcoming. My hands were open, which is welcoming, right? They want to see you in the video. If you're in the video or in the image, they're more likely to click on it. So I click on it. I then go next. I can then type in words. I've already done it for here. Tom says do it in orange, so I do it in orange. Contemporary Hollywood home tour. And I just learned this by playing. I play with it. I change the sizes. I can move the text around. I look at the next screen to see where it looks. It shows me how to look on Facebook, how to look on Twitter, how to look on YouTube.
Ah, that's great.
So I always, not always, but I try to do that for every single video. Otherwise, you just can click one of 3 images, or you can download an image. I mean, you can create a Canva or Ripple photo with words. You could download it to your computer and then upload that image if you want something different. But just understand on YouTube, I think it's 2 megabyte max. So if you have a really high HD photo, you've got to downsize it to 2 megabytes. Or it'll say the photo is too large, we can't upload it. So, but I just usually go through the video, create a specific shot from anywhere in the video, just hover along, oh, I want this shot, and stop it, pause it, move to the next frame, next it, and then just do what I want to do. Okay, but that's the image. I just look at what Tom does. I look at what Gary Vaynerchuk does. I look at what Tom Good does, and I try to replicate what they do as much as possible.
Christophe?
Yes.
Hi, good morning. It's Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Hey, so I'm here with Georgina.
Georgina? Oh, I didn't see you guys.
I sneaked in. How do you get your little logo there at the bottom on that thumbnail?
On my YouTube channel, in the settings of the channel, I have an option where I have my logo on every single video automatically. So there's an option in there somewhere. We did this 10, 12 years ago. So I don't exactly know where. It's somewhere in the home page of your settings. I don't know exactly, but there is an option. You can have a video on, a link, a logo on all of your videos automatically.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Another important thing is you have to create playlists. So when before I upload, so I've been, when I upload the video, I choose the images, I choose the words, make sure the keywords, the description, the tags, all that stuff. Then I pick the time. Then I go through. I have probably 40 playlists. So for example, my playlists are Bel Air, all the specific neighborhoods, right? Every specific micro market that I work in has a playlist. I also have market updates, video blog, real estate, newest videos, Cold Banker, real estate video marketing, TV shows, my property listing videos, virtual showings, places of parties and events, rodeo drive, behind the scenes, mindset, speaking engagements, education, rental properties, sold properties, celebrity real estate, art, driving tours, parties, flowers. Whatever I want to create, I create. And so I just go through it. I'm like, oh, this video is relevant to these 11 playlists. So this is 11 playlists. So when people are watching other videos that have a playlist at the bottom of or at the end of the video, it'll say, Christophe's playlist. You want to watch more videos pertaining to Beverly Hills real estate or, real estate marketing or whatever playlist you have. So playlists, you have to create some playlists. And then what's great about this particular vidIQ, it gives you a score for every video. It tells me, like right now, it's saying to me, you need to add an end card, which is kind of what the other she was talking about earlier, and that takes a lot more time. Anywhere at the video, you can put a little card that pops up that says, click here to subscribe, click here to watch this video, click here to do that. You can have an end screen. It says at the end of the video, it says to them, oh, thanks for watching this video, go to this playlist, or thanks for watching the video, go to my website. So I don't do a lot of those because, again, it's a lot more time, but I've added it to the playlist. I've made it public. I've shared it on Twitter. It tells you what you need to do. So right now, I need to share this on Facebook, which I don't do usually for my YouTube, and I need to add some cards. But it tells me I have a video IQ SEO score of 61.5 out of 100. On their checklist, I've done 4 out of 9. On the tags, I've got a 4 out of 5 score. On tag volume, I don't know what that means. I got 2 out of 5. Keywords and title, I've got 5 of 5. Keywords and description, 5 of 5. Triple keywords, 5 of 5. So that's what I said. Title, description, keywords. See, I'm 5, 5, 5 of all. And if you're 5, 5, 5 of all, people will find them on YouTube. I mean, on Google. And this is what's so important. You go to Google and you type in Beverly Hills. This is why we started this 11 years ago. So here's a regular search, right? But you click on videos. So here's the homepage of Google, first page. So there's one of my videos, the one I did yesterday. Wow, it's already popped up. Here's another one of my videos. 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 So page 1 of Google, 70% of all the videos are mine. Okay.
Wow.
Go to page 2. That's my Betty. Remember this house back in 2009 that I sold? Here's another one of my videos. Here's another one of my videos. Here's another one. This is what I think this was my first walking tour of a home back in 2009. So I guess my channel is a little bit older than I thought. There's Jade Mills, Michael Collins. He's in my office. Here's another one of my videos. But just look, as you're scrolling through, this is an example. This is an old video. I never did the keywords. Look at this video. It's got my face. I've got a weird expression. And it says luxury market update. Right away, my eye was drawn to that. And I would probably click on that, right? Whereas this one is also luxury market update, but there's no words. So which of those two would you click on? This one, right?
Yeah.
So here we go. Second page, we got 60% of the videos are my videos. And I did all this because at that time, Google just bought YouTube, and that's why Gary Vaynerchuk said you need to start doing videos. So this is third page of Google. We got, this is my video, this is my video, that's my video, that's my video, that's my video. So we're still 50 to 70% of all of the searches on Google for when they click the videos. So,
Hey, Christophe,
yes.
when you do your walkthroughs of a property, someone else is holding the camera, right?
No, I'm holding the camera.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And that's, and because we were short on time, so that's important. So with the typical, I use an iPhone. With the typical iPhone video recording option, you can't flip the video during a video, right? You can't flip the camera. On Facebook Live, you can. So I use an app called Movie Pro. And on Movie Pro, with my walking tours, I start the video with just a quick 10, 15-second introduction, introducing who I am, what I'm doing. I flip the video, and then I start the walking tour. And at the end, I flip it back, and then do my closing and be done with it. But that's from that particular app. That's the only one I use is Movie Pro. Can I come back in 30 seconds, guys? Do you mind?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Thank you, Betty. This has been amazing.
So many good tips, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
It's incredible.
Yeah, so many tips.
So helpful. So
Okay.
much to learn, and then actually.
Yes.
Sorry about that, guys. So I think that's for today. And if we want to continue this on next time, we can. It's up to Betty, because there's so much to talk about with videos, and I think you guys have a lot of questions. So this is recorded, so hopefully it's saved, and we'll get this on YouTube, and we'll share it with everyone.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate
so
it.
much.
Have a great week.
Thanks.
Thank you.